We should be going live within the hour. I mean, second. Everyone always says within the hour for like shows like that. So, but we are live. We are good to go. Except it's on my Twitter page still because I just tweeted. There we go. Now we're on Mal.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we got some fun stuff to talk about this week. Finishing up Chaika. Can talk about stuff that's airing next season and we want to talk about. We got a whole plethora. So, start off, we'll jump through our news since we don't have too much. Even though there is a bunch of announcements, we only picked a few.
Yeah.
First up, we got Vikings.
Yeah. Vikings are cool.
No any actual animation in this trailer, but
wow.
I know this manga has been like highly touted as one of the best long-running like adventure series. Basically, as far as manga collectors go, if you want something long-running and serious, you get Berserk or you get Vinland Saga or you get both.
Yeah. Cool.
And well, Berserk you can't watch the anime of because it's actual trash, yeah, so hopefully you can watch Vinland Saga. What if it's 3D animation Vinland Saga?
Ooh.
Oh no! Oh no!
Well, it's from Attack on Titan and the Ancient Magus Bride people, which one of those is good. Or looks good at least.
Well, Attack on Titan at least has really nice animation. So does Magus Bride, so...
Yeah.
So hopefully it'll be...
Ancient Magus Bride is actually really pretty looking, I think.
Yeah. And Attack on Titan has a really nice combat and like fluidity to its movements for the most part, which I think would go really well with this. I've only read the first chapter of the manga, and it's not for me, but I can see the appeal.
Yeah.
I might check out the anime. It's gonna be like a shonen, but not a shonen. It's gonna be long running like a shonen, but it's gonna be more serious and not as pedantic, I guess. It's gonna be more like Berserk, just hopefully not 3D. Like the old school 90s Berserk. Let's hope for that.
Yeah.
And
I'll probably check that out. That's cool.
I'm gonna skip this next one for now because I'm gonna gush about the next two way too much. But we have Junji Ito, which how do you feel about there being more Junji Ito collection, even though it's already pretty terrible? Did the last episode come out yet?
Yeah, the last episode's out.
What did they do? Amigahara Fault?
Nope, didn't do that.
Why?
Didn't do Army of One.
Why would they not do Amigahara Fault? Like, that has to be one of the bonus episodes. Though, one's a Tomy story, so that's like, it's out the window. If the other's not Amigahara Fault, it's like, what's the point?
Oh no, this is a two-part story, which I thought to take it was that both parts are Tomy.
Well, they say there's 2 unaired episodes.
Yeah.
So one might be the 2 parts, because usually it's 2 stories per episode, right?
Oh, this says a promotional video for the 2 unaired episodes based on Tomy.
Oh yeah, they're both.
I think it's probably about Tomy.
Oh, why? Why would you do that and not do it? They probably realized they couldn't do Amigahara Fault right, and if they tried, they would be like basically roasted alive. Like, there's no way.
Yeah. I wonder if this was like a weird licensing thing where the 2 books that they adapted from Masterpiece Collection and Fragments of Horror, like maybe Amigahara Fault wasn't in those and they like didn't have the license for other stuff, so they like legally couldn't.
I feel like really Junji Ito though would just be like, do this one. This is my most famous. Except maybe not once you saw the first 2 episodes and it's like they missed. They fucked it. I can't see him having a good idea of anime, like a good opinion on it for his stuff. I know Super Eye Patch Wolf did a really good episode explaining why it just doesn't work as an anime.
Yeah, that video is really good.
Yeah, Super Eye Patch Wolf is one of my favorite anime YouTubers. His stuff is always really well researched and really interesting.
Yeah.
Him and Canepa Effect are probably my two favorite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm probably gonna start watching more of him.
You gonna get the DVD or Blu-ray so you can see these extra Tomy episodes?
Absolutely not.
Funimation jumped the gun on licensing this, I think.
Mm-hmm. What's extra weird is that like they already did one episode had Tomy in it, so to like do that and then also do 2 more episodes just for that, it's so weird.
Think they might be doing the main Tomy story maybe, or just 2 other side stories. I don't know.
Yeah, this trailer has bits from like the very first chapter of Tomy, and so I think they're actually going to go through the whole thing, or go through a lot of it at least, get all the important parts.
So I didn't put it down on news because it's been announced for a while, but more of Sentai Filmworks stuff that has gone up for pre-order now, because like as it gets closer to the release. Stella no Maho, Magic of Stella is finally up. I cannot wait for that. I wish I got a box set. It didn't, but that's okay. It's so cute. It's so good. It's one of the best slice of life to come out the past few years, but no one licensed it. There's no legal streaming for it. Nothing. Which really hurt it a lot. But it's adorable. The manga's adorable too. Yes, I did bads. Yes, I did the bads, but I'm gonna buy it to make up for it. I wasn't given any other choice. If they don't put it up anywhere legally, what else can I do? Like,
yeah, can't really do anything at that point.
But yeah, so I'm excited that's coming out.
Cool.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff coming out, actually. There's a bunch of Garo stuff coming out.
Oh.
There's like a live-action Garo special called Beast of the Demon Knight. Stuff like that.
Yeah. Cool. I saw some news about some Garo live-action thing recently. I didn't really look into it.
I wonder if it's the same thing.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. So yeah, 100-minute special live-action Garo thing.
Huh. Cool.
I don't know how I might start
I might start watching more Garo stuff since Vanishing Line was pretty cool.
Some of the other stuff I haven't heard is good things about it, but it might be interesting just to see more from that universe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because like, I've never really heard anyone talk about it ever before, so I think maybe it's kind of mediocre, probably, but it's at least popular enough to keep going and keep getting more stuff. So there's something there at least.
There was another anime that just came out a while ago that I felt the exact same way with. It's like it's the first season after like 11 years. It must be decent. I think it was like Sayuki Reload or something.
Oh. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, the next 2 anime announcements that came out, I'm super excited for. I love both these series so much. Tonai no Kyuketsuki-san. So I've actually mentioned this a lot in manga I've been reading. It's just a really cute manga about a girl who meets a random vampire living in her neighborhood and moves in with her, and just stupid slice of life daily shit. It's like the vampire is like, it's so lonely in my coffin, so she buys a bunch of body pillows to like sleep with, like really weeby anime ones, but then there's too much and it can't fit right to clothes, and just dumb cute stuff.
That's so good. Sounds really good.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm not sure if it'll be a full anime announcement or like a full half-an-hour episode anime. I could see it just being like a 15-minute or even a 3-minute one, just knowing the length of the sort of skits. I'd like it to be the full half an hour, but I'd be fine with 15 minutes. I just really hope it's not 3. I want it to be more than 3.
Yeah. I could see it being 3 though, since it's only a 4-coma thing. Right.
And there are 4 volumes out already though.
To
work with, so that might be enough content.
I guess then it just comes down to like how individual all the individual comics are.
Yeah, and if they
could you throw enough together into episodes?
You could drag them all out by making them way gayer. I'm okay with that.
Sounds good.
And then the last one we have is actually the creator has an anime airing this season called Mitsuboshi Colors. And it's funny because I think they're making the 2 manga at the same time, but this is definitely my favorite of their manga. It's called Hitori Bochi no Seikatsu something, I think. It's about a girl who's just like constantly has really bad social anxiety and ends up at school without her only friend, and her friends like, you have to become friends with everyone else in the class for us to keep hanging out, because like you get like trying to help them get over the shyness, even though they do it in a really shitty way, and they acknowledge it. Like there's definitely points of character development, but it's such a step up from Mitsuboshi Colors, in my opinion. Yeah. I love Mitsuboshi Colors, but it's got a lot of dumb kids doing dumb kid stuff, which is hard to relate to, and it's just a lot of it plays out the kids are cute thing. This I find has a much better sense of comedy and comedic tone. It's really, really legitimately funny at points, and I mean, it has an 8.0 on Mal, but the reaction images are some of the best. I have a whole bunch saved on my computer. It's all like my goddammit one I always uses from it.
Oh, that's what that's from. Okay.
Yeah, it's like I have a whole bunch, just a ton.
Cool.
It's really, really cute and good, and I'm so excited for this anime.
Yeah. It's cool. I'll probably end up checking it out just because I found what you've talked about it.
You know, it's gonna be a good comedy, slice of life, real good, and slightly gay, slightly.
Cool.
It's all female characters. It'll always be slightly gay at least. That's how anime sells.
Yeah.
Nako is the best character. Nako is fantastic. But yeah, there's stuff like her first time introducing herself to someone, she like throws up and passes out. Just really awkward stuff like that. Like, she's super awkward but super cute, and she tries her best, and you just want to root for her. It's like almost everything she does is a mood. It's just like scared that like they're not your friend, awkwardly become their like ninja master instead. That's a mood. There's like just it's good. I don't know what else to say about it. It's good. It'll be a good anime.
Yeah.
Speaking of good anime, what have you been watching this week? Flawless transition.
Not speaking of good anime, but mentioned before, I did watch the finale of Junji Ito, and it was bad. We already said that.
6.25.
That seems high.
What stories did they do for the last two?
I forget. I don't know.
Weird guy with a beard. That's all I know. I can see the thumbnail for the last episode.
Did Smashed and Rumors. I don't even remember them. I think I skipped the second one. And I skimmed through the first one.
Rip.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can consider that watching at this point.
I
mostly
watched it. It's close enough to watching.
You basically saw all of it doing that, and this is the Junji Ito collection. It's not like a deep anime.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I was only skimming the past like 3 or 4 episodes. It's only like a third of it, you know.
Yeah.
So I watched 2/3 of it at least. Yeah. Anyway, other stuff. I watched Dagashikashi.
Has the last episode of that aired yet?
No, there's one more.
On the 30th. Ooh.
Yeah. There's Hotaru's finally back in time for the very end. So yeah. And,
does it seem like it's wrapping up the entire series, or does it seem like there could be one more season?
I don't know. I guess it kind of depends on what Hotaru is about when she's back, because she only showed up for the last like 30 seconds.
Oh. They pulled a Moyashimon. What the fuck? There's a character Moyashimon who starts off really main, and then in like episode 4 he disappears, shows up in the last 30 seconds of, because I think it's like only 10 episodes. It's like the last 30 seconds of episode 9. It's 10 or 11, but the second last episode, last 30 seconds, and they show up again in the last. It's like, what the fuck? Where have you been?
Weird.
They Yuki K'd it.
Mm-hmm.
God damn. You're the best character, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see what the final episode is. There's just, I don't know, not much to say about it, I guess.
I hope it ends with Hotaru X Saya.
Yeah, I hope so. I have a feeling it won't, though.
Probably not. I mean, last season it kind of had some Hotaru X Saya in the last episode, maybe.
Yeah.
No, this is a completely different show from last season at this point.
Mm-hmm. It's very, very different, yeah. In this episode, they leaned into a lot more of, like, Coconuts and Hotaru stuff before Hotaru went disappeared forever. It's real dumb stuff. Yeah.
Alright.
Well, yeah.
It's nice and short. I've still gotta watch it.
Yeah.
I like keeping short shows on hand just for when I need, like, I don't have time for anything else to do anything. So,
yeah.
I'll be using this for that.
Yeah, this would be good for that.
Yeah, I have another show I've been using for that right now, which is the only reason I haven't watched Dagashi Kashi 2 yet, but once that one finishes, I'll be watching Dagashi Kashi 2.
Oh. Yeah. Next up, I watched Killing Bites, which is that show.
You're still with it.
Yeah, it's actually, like, not terrible.
Alright.
It's weird. It's weird because at the start of the season, we're like, oh, this is, like, dumb, edgy trash.
It's fantastic trash.
Yeah, but, like, it kind of isn't a whole lot of etchy for a lot of the episodes. Like, some of them are super bad, but some of them aren't. I don't know, it's weird. This one got super gory, though. And it's the way it's going, it seems I could see them doing, like, a second season of this or having a lot more story. It's very strange.
It's probably one that was created to sell the manga, because the manga's probably more ecchi.
Yeah, probably.
Stuff like that. Weirdly enough, the ending theme music video is on Mal. So, apparently that's
that is weird.
I don't know why. I was so confused. I'm like, other Kedamono Damono. I'm like, what is that? Why? Alright. I'm okay with this.
Huh. That's odd. Weird.
Go watch that video and mark it completed on Mal. Get another completed anime in there. 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I have a few like that. They're so weird.
Yeah. That's weird. Yeah. And I finished up Kokoku.
So it was the last episode.
It was good. The ending gets, like, a little bit kind of Deus Ex Machina at the very end, but it was like they hinted at it earlier in the season, but then just kind of ignored it for a while. So it's not the ending I was expecting.
I wonder if still good. No, the manga's completed, so
yeah.
Suddenly 8 volumes. I know the digital copies of the manga's coming out. It'd be nice if the physical print came out, but the art looks really cool from the covers I see.
I don't know. I looked in the mouse store at some of it, and you can read, like, the first couple chapters or the first couple pages of each volume. I thought some of the art looked kind of bad.
I'm just looking at the cover.
A lot of the character faces look weird.
Preview. Oh boy.
Yeah. It
looks really old school.
Yeah.
Really. I don't mind it. It looks like really early 2000s, like, hairstyles and stuff. I like how highly detailed everything is.
Yeah. That is good. I just think the faces look weird. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I don't get out of this store thing before we get sued.
Yeah. It just makes me happy that they didn't stick to the art style of the manga too closely. Because that would have been not great, I think. I think the anime looks better. Yeah, that show's good. I really liked it. And the opening is a total jam.
Oh, the jammiest of jams.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a lie. It's too funky to be a jammy jam. Jammy jams are like the comfy bedtime jams.
Oh, very true.
Jammy jams are like Dango Dai Kazaku before you get to the episode that turns into a heart-wrenching knife to the gut that makes you cry every time.
Yeah. Ooh.
Fuck you, Clanad.
Yeah. There's one other thing I watched this week, which was Maho Shoujo Ore, which is...
Oh yeah, the first 2 episodes, right?
Yeah. If you have Crunchyroll Premium, you can see the first 2 episodes, even though it doesn't start till next week, officially.
They put out the first 2 episodes.
Yeah. And that show is, like... I was kind of concerned, because it's... Oh yeah, it's really hard to find on Mao. It's dumb.
It's because all the other Maho Shoujo shows come up first. So it's magical girls that when they transform turn into buff dudes in magical girl outfits. Is that...
Yeah, that's it. And at first I was kind of concerned that they were just going to do a lot of like low-hanging fruit, like cross-dressing jokes and stuff, but they actually like don't. And it's all, the comedy is all in like magical girl tropes. Like they, instead of having a cute little animal sidekick, they have a dude who's in the Yakuza.
So it's basically just like subverting all of the regular tropes.
Yeah, exactly. And like the one girl is late to school in the morning, instead of running out the door with like the piece of toast in her mouth like every anime character ever, she has a gigantic plate of pancakes that she eats while running down the street. It's like just silly stuff like that. So it's like, okay, this is not going to be the awful garbage I thought it might be. Even if it isn't like a great show, it'll be not trash at least.
And it is magical boys.
Yeah.
Or magical girls and magical boys. It's magical gender fluid characters.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah. And that was all the stuff I had watched this week, but I did do a little bit of reading because the 5th chapter of Way of the House Husband came out. And I still like that series, and it was originally only going to be 5 episodes long, but or 5 chapters long, but they did so well and were so popular that they're going to be doing more in May, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. I saw a different chapter, because I'd only seen the first, and it felt like it cut off weirdly. I didn't like it, but I saw another one. It was just flowing around Tumblr about, I think, his wife's birthday.
Oh yeah, that's the 5th chapter.
It is really sweet and good.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely. I'm a bit more interested in that.
Yeah, it's a cool thing.
And like the whole chapter, she's like freaking out, like, what's going on? Why is he so like, and it's like, oh, he's doing like a Yakuza style birthday. He didn't know how, but the goddamn the present is so good. It's just like an offering to you, my goddess, and it's fucking you have to, because it's like pretty cure. It's like he went out and bought that from a store, probably.
Oh yeah, the start of that chapter is him going and buying it. It's very, very good.
I only saw the end. Okay, never mind. I didn't see the whole chapter of that, but
I can send you a link to where all the chapters are.
That seemed so. It might have been funnier to me because I imagined it myself, just him going to get it, but I'm still a bit more interested in it now than I was just from the first chapter.
Yeah. I could see the whole bit of this getting kind of old, because so far a lot of the chapters have had like him interacting with regular people at like a store or whatever, and he's very intimidating and very time. And the person just kind of freaks out, like, is this guy for real? Is this guy in the Yakuza? What's going on? I could see that getting old fast if they went on too long. So.
It might have been done that way just because they only expected the 5 chapters, and because they're going to do more, it might branch out differently.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd be down for that. But yeah, you should check it out since it's, there's only 5 chapters.
Yeah.
It's a pretty quick read.
I'll definitely check out the last 4 I missed. Well, 3.5 I missed.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's all the stuff I did this week.
Oh wait, is Sexy Akiba Detectives the ones doing the subs? I know where to find those.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
I think I almost did typesetting for them once.
Nice.
So, like, I messaged them about it. No. That was a different group. But no, Sexy. They're the ones that do Inugami-san, and they were doing After Hours before it got picked up.
Oh, yeah. Cool. So, yeah, that was all my stuff this week. How about you?
Well, also Sexy Akiba Detectives is actually, I think, just one person, and they also post, they also do fanfics. Idle fanfics.
Nice.
Alright, so...
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were going to say something.
Oh, no. You're good.
I always have to check when the last episode was. It was the 18th, so everything from the 19th.
Yeah.
So I mentioned... Did I mention... I don't know... Yeah, I mentioned the demon. Okay, well, I read more Poison Girl. Yay. I read what is essentially the last chapter of Shinozaki-san Kiwo Ota Shika ni, but it only adds up to 47, and it says there's 48 on Mal. So I think there's like an extra chapter at the end, which I have to wait for now, which I'm still waiting on the 2 extra chapters for Ukami Shonen. So I don't know if they'll ever get translated to come up, which will be sad, but the last chapter is pretty good. The ending felt really rushed and abrupt because I guess it just kind of wasn't as popular anymore, which I understand because it did start in the later chapters to meander too much, I think. And they dragged out too long and they stopped focusing on the main 3 nearly as much, which wasn't that great.
Yeah.
So the end did feel rushed, but it did have a gay ending.
She
kissed the other girl.
Aww.
She like goes to be like to tell the truth that she doesn't like otaku, but she starts panicking and instead says like, I've always loved you.
Yeah.
And the other girl's just like, I love Yuri too. I've always wanted to try in real life or something like that, and they just kiss, and then they walk off with the other third girl also holding her hand. So I'm hoping that last chapter like includes her and makes it poly, just like that'd be nice. That'd be nice. That's why I'm still waiting for Kami Shonen. Give me the poly ending, damn it. Give me polyamorous ending and transgender. Fight me. I'll fight the creator if they. Well, I won't fight them. I'll fight them if they want to fight. Like, you want a show match for Twitch?
Yeah.
If I win, you gotta make it even just a doujinshi. Just please, for the love of God. And by fight, I mean we'll do like arms or something. I'll buy it.
Yeah.
We'll digital box.
Yeah.
Actual fighting scary.
Yeah. Very true.
New My Ball chapter out. My sports soccer anime, which I'm also hoping gets more gay. Hopefully. Always good to have it more gay. So that's fun. Still a new My Hero chapter. Pretty exciting. The new villain's starting to do stuff, even though he's kind of like a crackpot villain, which makes it funnier. And then the new Hunter x Hunter chapter, which I don't have on Mal because I only started reading from where the anime ended, so it wouldn't be accurate to have. I need to read the rest. That's the wrong manga. I plan to read it eventually, buy all the volumes because I love Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, they've been doing a lot of focus on the spiders, so super excited about that because they're super cool. They're really interesting characters because they're awful people, but then they're basically all a bunch of chaotic neutral people that are seen by like the entire world as not chaotic neutral, but chaotic evil, which they kind of could be considered because it's like, well, they're thieves. They're like a thief group. It's like the Phantom Troop or whatever the heck they're called, the spiders. And they just murder people to steal stuff and money and stuff. Like, they don't do anything. But then they also are mostly all from this, like, town that's literally all, like, fugitives and people that know where else to go. That's, like, a lawless place. That they also just, on a whim, will also, like, kill some invading people and protect it and shit. It's like they just follow their own morals. And so they become these really interesting characters because of that.
Yeah.
They're very gray.
That's cool. That's cool. I do like characters like that. It's stuff.
Almost all of the characters in Hunter x Hunter are really operate in a gray zone, which makes them all really interesting. Most of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Leorio, who's like the perfect dad. He's like the true good dad who's just like here to make sure everything's okay, and he's fantastic.
Yeah.
And he punches other dads in the face. And some of the best scenes in the show.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Hunter x Hunter, super good still. Excited where it's going. Glad it's back off hiatus again. Let's see here. There's a new chapter, Jahi-sama, which is just really cute and stupid, and it's about who is the former Demon Realm's #2 after Akio managed to defeat and kill the Demon King and destroy the demon world. She's trapped in the human world and needs to find gems that have demonic power so she can like transform again and become powerful again. And there's stuff with her like running into one of her old underlings who's found a ton more gems than her, and just her being like too stubborn to say she's doing bad because she's still trying to keep up appearances around the other. Because it's like, I was the #2, I can't look bad over her, she was under me. And the other girl, I can't tell if she's figured it out and is playing with her, or honestly is just like blindly in love with her and doesn't care or doesn't notice. But it's like really interesting and fun character dynamics and interactions.
Cool.
And then the last one I mentioned Poison Girl like every week, so I'm not going to go too much into that. There's more chapters. Yuzumori-san ended.
Oh.
The lolly that I'm a sinner for reading. Yeah, it's over.
Like
so
that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So no more sinning.
Yeah. Well, she's in high school now, so she's legal age now. So no more sinning.
Cool. How was it? What'd you think of it?
It's okay. I love the art style. That was the main reason I kept reading it. The art style is so good. The same creator has another series that only a few chapters were ever translated, but I've always wanted to finish it. There's like 4 chapters of 19, which is Shoujo Kessen Orgia. It's Hypergirls Battle Orgia. It's kind of like Magical Girl Raising Project. I think it might have started first. But the art in it is so good. Okay, no, it started later. Only a few years later. But the art in it's such a cool style. I love it, and I love the whole... the story's pretty generic, but the character designs and their powers are all super cool.
Yeah.
And they only translated up to Cliffhanger and never more, and I want to know what happens so bad, and I just love the art. So that is part of the reason I was reading that too. It's like... Cool. It's also they don't do anything. They never do anything sexual, so...
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, no, I would not. I would drop in an instant if they did. There's very much a thing about her going like, we can't do anything, you're still... we can't do anything, you're a child, I can't, even if I like you, and constantly trying to push away and stuff. Everyone so you're a fucking lolicon, you just like her because she's a girl, and the defining point is she doesn't like her because she's a girl, she likes her because who she is, which is why it skips to high school at the end. It's she's not the same, she's not a lolly anymore, but I fucking like her because I'm gay for her. It's at least it's not Usagi Drop. It's not Usagi Drop. Anyone who looks at me with judgment for this, that has read Usagi Drop, shame on you. You have it way worse. That's literally their dad fucking them. Do you know Usagi Drop?
I don't think so.
So the anime doesn't cover all the manga. The anime is really good because it's like a dad who takes in an orphaned young child, or he becomes a dad. And it's just this older guy taking care of this orphaned young child and raising her on his own, and it's this bittersweet bonding of two people who don't really have anyone else. And then you get the manga, and it's right after the anime ends, which thank God they didn't adapt this part. She starts realizing, oh, I fucking like him, and starts hitting on him, and he reciprocates. And it's like, that's your daughter. That's not okay. You raised her. Like, it'd be one thing if it was like, well, she's of legal age now, and you're a stranger. But it's like, you literally raised her as your daughter. That's fucking. Isn't there a movie director who did that? He like
probably
dated his
Woody
wife's
Allen?
adopted child. Yeah, Woody Allen. Fucking.
Yeah.
Usagi Drop is literally just Woody Allen. It's terrible.
Mhm. Ugh.
I don't want to make that a title. We'd get so many hits, but no.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not worth it. That's just gross.
Yeah.
As for anime,
Mhm.
Well, now here's the awkward part. Me being, where did I last watch? Well, I'm caught up on Yowamushi Pedal. I just watched the last episode.
Oh yeah.
That came out today. Still, Bike Boys, they're in trouble.
Yeah. Oh no.
And the crazy ab guys made his move screaming about abs, and the crazy muscle-obsessed pervert who likes muscles is like making his move because he's like, Jesus Christ, those abs. Let me feel you up. And it's like fucking ridiculous. Mm-hmm. They had this whole thing about it's like, that's his famous ab squats. They call them the squats of death. Everyone laughs at how silly it looks when he does it. But within seconds, that laughter turns to fear. It's like, what the fuck? I love this dumbass show. It's so dumb and great. And I bought a keychain of my favorite character, but it's like him as a bird.
Mhm. Oh.
Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got this. Oh my god.
Mhm.
Got this keychain. How Yagi is a bird. Great.
Oh.
So
that looks good.
That's in the mail. I can't wait for it.
That's cool.
And yeah, so it's that. Oh god, what have I done? Oh yeah, there we go. I know where I am now.
Yeah.
I watched another episode of Little Witch Academia. I'm slowly watching all. I forgot how good the animation is. Even though I find the full anime story not nearly as enjoyable as like the OVAs.
Yeah.
I felt better as small short OVAs. The animation's still incredible. Like, it's fantastic. It's so pretty. And the plot's picking up now, so it's getting a bit more interesting, which is nice.
Cool.
Because the first half is all just like filler, basically. A good portion of it is. But now we're starting to get into the nitty-gritty, and I'm like, yes. Alright, let's see where this goes. So, I'll be watching more of that soon. I've been watching a bunch of Takunomi. It's the middle-aged or like early adult women drinking after work in their shared house. This is my 12-episode short show right now, so when I don't have time for... Because I get home from work a lot, it's like, I got 12 minutes till dinner, what do I do? Watch an episode of this. Also, like, I can't get to sleep, I'm gonna throw something on till I get tired. Throw on an episode of this because it's short. Stuff like that, so... I'm up to episode 7 now. It's alright.
Yeah.
It's a lot of interesting stuff about beer, kind of like Moyashimon again. I just learned everything about alcohol, and I was like, I don't even drink, but some of these drinks sound good. But that's the thing. I mean, I don't drink, but I'll drink something to try its flavor, so... Some of these things I want to try how they taste, because they make it sound so good, like... liquor coffee with milk and stuff, and... Or like... like these citrusy beers that are almost more like juices and stuff, and they just sound really interesting. I'm like, I wonder exactly how that tastes like.
Yeah, interesting. Cool.
Yeah, and it's also borderline gay. One of the girls gets drunk off wine and gets upset at the younger girl who's like brought her water or something, and she's like really drunk out of her mind and clingy, and she like throws off her robe And it's like, like, am I not woman enough for you? In like all of her underwear, and like grabs the other girl and falls asleep hugging her. And it's like, that was really gay.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so. And then, was there something else? Yes. I finished Eurocamp. I watched it all. It's good, it's comfy. I wish there was a bit more to it.
Yeah.
But it's still nice and comfy. And I'm really glad that Anna got more in the end. I wish there was more Anna Saito. She's the best character. She's the friend who's always like, I'm not doing anything, I'm sleeping. And then with the dog, she's fantastic. I love her. I need more of her.
I saw a lot of gifs of her dog. It's very cute.
Yes.
I should catch up on that show.
It's a really nice show for just chilling out, chillaxing. Like, if you need like a chill out zone, but you don't got weed, just watch this. It'll do the same thing. That's how chill it is. I assume I haven't done weed.
Yeah.
I hear it can also give you panic attacks, so maybe it's not that chill.
Yeah.
I've been playing too much Life is Strange again, and reading too many fics. Literally every fic that like, let's go chill and do weed to get chill. I'm like, almost everyone I know's tried it, and I just never was around the opportunity even, and never sought it out. So I'm just like, at this point it'd probably just cause panic attacks. But I know the type of way I react to shit. I would not probably do that well.
Yeah.
It's weird because it's like, I don't know, I'm still talking about weed when we're talking about anime. I'm tired. So for like the last week and a half, I've just been running on 5 hours of sleep, and I'm so fucking tired. I fell asleep right before this episode, and I woke up like, did I miss Shenanimegans? But I didn't, so now I'm like still half asleep trying to do this, and I'm talking about Eurocamp and how comfy it is, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm just like, I wanna get into a big, soft, warm sleeping bag and just curl up and be gone.
Yeah.
I can't
focus.
That
sounds so good. Sounds really good.
Yeah, and that's why I watched a lot of anime, just not a lot of separate series. There's a lot of episodes in the same.
Yeah. A lot of catching up on stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's the stuff I watched. So, before we get into our book club, do we want to talk a bit about stuff we might be watching next season? I mean, we've already mentioned book club next week will be the Matoi special in place of Chika, because Chika ends. And then our next shows for next season are going to be, I believe, Chemico DX and what was
Key the Metal Idol.
Yes. And were they both on High Dive?
Key is on Crunchyroll, and I think Kimiko is also on Crunchyroll. Yeah, they are.
Oh yeah, they're both on Crunchyroll. They were both just added to Crunchyroll. I know I'm thinking they're on High Dive. I'm starting to second guess Chemico DX.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like I still really want to do Golden Kamuy, but not knowing if it's going to be 12 episodes or 24 makes it hard.
Yeah, that does.
So, I'm not sure. What else?
It's up to you. I mean, we could do Chemico DX, and if it's bad, drop it and pick up Golden Kamuy, because usually a couple episodes in, we find out if it's
we've dropped shows before an episode or two in, so
yeah.
Maybe we'll watch. Well, we're gonna watch a bunch of different shows this week of the new stuff anyway, so we'll have a better idea of what stuff will be good or not. And we'll watch one episode of Chemico DX for sure, and then decide whether we want to watch it. Because who knows? Maybe it'll be so outlandish, we'll have a ton to talk about, and even if it's bad, we can talk about it a bunch. That still makes it pretty decent for book club. You know, or maybe we'll end up doing like, I don't know.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll figure it out. So yeah, want to talk about?
I was just trying to keep something less depressing than Key, because I know Key's gonna be depressing. Everything you choose is depressing.
Well, I'm hoping it won't be too depressing. Yeah. Hopefully.
All right. So next season.
Mm-hmm.
What are there any top things you think 100% would be great to watch?
Oh well, I mean, probably number one is Amanchu Advance. Yes. We already know Amanchu is so good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
After that, I started making a list of just stuff that I'm going to check out, and most of it is like, I'm not feeling too sure about, but we'll see.
Let's watch Tachibana and Triangle for the book club. Oh, how is it only Mike Shoujo? It's so gay. Like, so clearly gay.
Huh. Yeah, it's odd. I don't know. What if we did Uma Musume, Pretty Derby?
Uma Musume, yes. We'll just fight every episode over who's best horse.
Yeah. And they put out the new trailer for that a day or two ago.
Oh, did they? I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's exactly what you think it is.
Is it worse? Wait. Okay, PP3, let's go.
It's high school, pop idol, horse girls.
It's not 3D animation, so it's already... Yeah. It's literally just an anime about idols in racing competitions that happen to be horse girls.
Yep, exactly. It's so silly.
Why is there a girl with a mask? I'm so confused.
Well, sometimes racing horses have masks, so...
Some of them might be based off actual famous horses. I hope Potato's in it. I hope they have a cameo Potato.
Yeah.
Have you heard of that horse? It's like famous because of its name. So its name is Potatoes because when they got signed up, the person said like they're not sure. The whole story is they said potato, but the person couldn't spell it, so they wrote PT and then 8 O's. So they spelt it out like patoo, which would be like the sound of like patoo super fast.
Yeah.
So it's like potatoes.
Oh, that's great.
8 O's. It's so good.
Oh, that's very good.
I hope Potato is a horse.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking this up, and it seems that at least some of these characters are named after actual racehorses.
Yeah, like I can see some of their names here. There's Special Week, Silent Suzuka, Tokai Teo, Daiwai Scott, Scarlet, Goldship, Mijiro McQueen.
Yeah, these are all actual horses.
I like how the trainer's name is just Trailer. There's also Vodka. Yeah. Ooh, I like Vodka. Who's the director? Kawa K.
Okay, okay.
Know your stuff. Any main directing? They did Hinamatsuri, which I think is also airing next season. What the fuck? They're directing too?
Yeah.
Is there any... Oh, they did Kono Biju Tsubu. Oh, I didn't think it was... Oh, they did Nami K though, which was better. Outbreak Company, which is super fan servicey. So Uma Musume, we got it.
Yeah. Well, the only thing on this entire list that I've actually seen is 3, which is pretty good. It's a cool sci-fi thing.
Sorry, what?
Armitage 3.
Yeah. Oh, did he? Oh, he did key animation on it.
Yeah.
Interesting. I was just looking at like the full director.
Yeah. I don't recognize any of his directing. Like, not at least as far as stuff that I've seen.
The only thing I've seen is Kono Biji Tsuba. I've seen the first season of Minami K before he worked on it, and the first season's good. Kono Biji Tsuba, I didn't really like. I felt its pacing was really bad. It was
Apparently,
okay.
I watched one episode of it and then dropped it, so...
I gave it a 5. It was okay, but the pacing was really bad. The manga's looks way better, but I haven't really read it.
Okay.
Alright, we'll see how it goes. Best girl of the main girls is Tokai Teo. She just her goal is to be recognized by senpai. Yes, she's my favorite girl. Alright, so we're watching that probably both. There's new Cutie Honey, which is interesting. I'm curious if it's a restart or if it's like, I assume it has to be like a reboot.
Yeah, probably.
I can't see it continuing because it's so hard to find the original stuff.
Yeah,
that would
be really weird to do a sequel after this long.
Yeah, I think I might check this out. It'd be really interesting to see how something that old holds up.
Yeah.
And okay, I'm gonna go from the top down. Let's go through this stuff. It'll be easier.
What are you? How are you sorting this by?
I have it sorted. I think this is by airing. No, how the fuck is this sorted?
Check the sort thing at the top.
Most members. Okay. I'll change it to start date.
Okay. Just want to make sure we're sorted in the same way.
Yeah. Mahou Shoujo or you're already checking out. I might check out an episode or two, but so far it's...
Yeah.
Jushinki Pandora probably won't, although it's a mecha sci-fi, so I'm lying, I'll probably watch at least the first episode.
Yeah, I might check out an episode of that, I don't know.
Just gonna jump into a bit of the trailer for a bit. It looks like it's based off of VN. Oh, it has a Bump of Chicken opening. It has to be good. Actually, this looks pretty cool.
Yeah?
The designs look neat. I might check that out.
Huh.
The designs look neat. Famous last words. Gegege no Kitaro is another reboot of like a super old thing. Because the original's from like 1965. It's a manga from 1965 to 1986.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
It's a yokai spirit thing, so it might be interesting, especially if it's a reboot. I don't know how well it'll hold up, but... there's the Ecchi Josai one, which is just the hentai without the hentai scenes, but they'll be in the Blu-ray.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's about a pet. It's literally pet play. I might... I won't... I'm gonna say I won't, but I might, and it just might not be on mail. Because I'm a dirty sinner.
You'll watch it, but just watch it in secret.
Yeah, it'll only be on... I'll only mark it complete on my Kitsu list, not on my Mal list. No one goes on Kitsu. See what else do we have? Omari wa Mada Gunma? I can't tell what this is. This is just a dude who moves to some other area. It looks like a school comedy about a bunch of hot boys. Okay.
It's weird.
I know some people probably will like it, but it looks a little too... Like, there's no decent plot, so I'm okay. If they had some plot, I'd be into it. Tokyo Ghoul Re, which... I think this is supposed to start up where... Because there's the other Tokyo Ghoul that was really bad and didn't follow the manga. So I think it's going to be like the second season of Blue Exorcist, where they retcon a bunch and then probably follow. So this will probably follow the new manga more.
Okay.
But I'm not watching it because I haven't seen the first. I'm just going to read the manga. That's like
me either.
Buy more. The manga's pretty good.
Cool.
If you're into war, of course.
Yeah, that's not really my thing.
Yeah.
But, right.
There's New Captain Tsubasa, another super old series.
Yeah.
From 1981. This is actually one of the oldest sports manga. Like, it's a super old shonen sports manga that they now have a new anime.
Cool.
Everything's coming back. Their last anime was 1983 to 1986 and 128 episodes. So this is probably gonna have a shit ton of episodes.
Wow. Apparently this season is just bringing back all the old stuff.
Apparently. We have some more mecha sci-fi. We have Uchu Senken Tiramisu.
Yeah.
Earth constructs a new battleship called Tiramisu as the war begins when genius pilot steers the Tiramisu as a beacon of hope. Alright, it's a comedy slice of life about a battleship. That might be interesting.
Yeah, maybe.
There's not many sci-fi slice of life shows, so that to me seems like it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
There's like Space Brothers, that's probably the only one I can think of. I don't know, I might check out the first episode of this. Gundam Build Divers. More Gundam Build. I have not watched like any of the previous seasons, so can't watch that yet.
Yeah, no. And there's the Legend of Galactic Heroes
Ginga
remake.
Eiu Densetsu. Only 12 episodes. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know if this is like a sequel or a remake or what? Because I have no idea. Because the synopsis they have here is generic enough that it could be either.
It says alternate version, so I think this is a remake, a reboot.
Okay.
And then they have, because they also have sequels already planned of like movies.
Oh right, that's right.
So,
okay.
Looks like this is gonna be the setting the opening, and then they'll do movies for different parts.
That's cool. And there's Lupin.
More Lupin, never-ending Lupin. Yeah. We got Touch Bannekin Triangle, which we've talked about how much trash is it gonna be? How fantastic!
Yeah.
I'm so excited for this. It's gonna be so bad. I love it. I love it already.
I'm shaking my head at you. It's.
I read I'm
gonna watch it too.
I can't be shamed.
Yeah.
There's 3D Kanojo Girl, which sounds like a really generic.
Yeah.
Otaku gets a girlfriend. Oh.
Yeah, that sounds like actively kind of boring.
Apparently, it's a shoujo, which I wouldn't have expected. It seems more like it's like for the male perspective of getting a girlfriend, not the other way. So I don't know how I feel about that. But
it's weird. Could just be poorly labeled.
The manga is Real Girl, which is different than 3D Girl.
Yeah.
And I've actually heard about this manga, so maybe it's decent. It's a long manga it's based off of.
Yeah, that is long.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah.
It's just really generic. It looks like.
Yeah.
The absolute must-watch for the season. Everyone knows it is our trash season, our show season, right? We've gone past all the other little sister stuff we could do. Now we need twins. Alice or Alice. Siscon Nissan to Futago no Imoto.
You know it's good because it's Siscon right in the title.
Yeah, exactly. We've ran out of Siscon ideas, so we're going back to the basics and just doubling down. You get twins this time. Hope you like jail, motherfucker.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Doubling down on the incest. Every time. That's our episode title. We'll get flagged instantly by you. Alright, no, fuck that. Let's get away from that.
Yeah.
So Comic Girls. I'm excited for Comic Girls. I've read a bunch of well, not a bunch. I've read a few volumes of this manga. It's really cute. It's gonna be a nice slice of life. It reminds me a lot of Hidamari's Sketch.
Yeah.
Which is an anime I really like and have watched all of, so I'll be watching this for sure.
Cool.
Yay, more slice of life. There's been a huge reemergence of slice of life lately, so you gonna maybe check it out?
Maybe.
What the fuck is this? Wait. Sorry. I just looked at the thing next to it on the list. Oitaka Yokai Ningenji. Holy shit. Okay, sorry. What were you saying about Common Girls?
I'll let you check it out, and if you say it's good, then I'll check it out too.
Alright, now let's talk about these weird cell demon things. What the fuck? Is this like...
Yeah.
Is this like some drunken knockoff of... What the fuck was that? Osmosis Jones? Wait, it's a sequel to another thing, or...
Yeah.
Another version that's not G and isn't weird 3D DNA.
Yeah,
like,
I'm watching the trailer for that related thing, and it looks like garbage.
It has two other alternate versions. One from 1968 and 2006.
What is happening? It's
a 1968 thing that you can't make sense of it. It's from the weird times.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay, well, I might, if I see that floating around, watch the first episode just to see what the hell it is. We've got Aikatsu Friends, Slice of Life Idols.
Yeah.
I hear after the first season, the animation got so bad it became like slideshows when they dance and perform.
Ooh, that's not good.
But the characters are still really cute, so people are still like... there's really good Aikatsu doujins, though, in fanfics, so that makes up for it. Like, they probably have the best doujins of any idol. And that's saying a lot. They have, like, vampire doujins and shit, like the good stuff. It's, like, a lot of vampire doujins. I think one girl's, like, themed as a vampire, and they're like, wait, she actually is, in, like, every doujin. Next up, we got Tadakun, Wakoi wo Shinai. The boy who has never known love meets a transfer student from Luxembourg.
Oh. I don't know. That sounds kind of not like nothing special, but I don't know.
Yeah, it looks pretty.
Yeah, it does.
Comedy, romance, Doga Kobo might be okay for a time kill.
Yeah, that might be okay.
I hope halfway through it just goes full bridge to Terabithia.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Just plan out after story that. We'll skip this kids thing, Soggy no Matthew, and Megalobox. Yeah. This looks pretty cool.
This does. This is something I'm definitely checking this one out.
Boxing.
Yeah, it's weird future boxing.
Animation looks so cool in it. It reminds me a lot of the Squash almost, which is weird future mecha basketball.
Oh yeah, that's right.
With masochists and sadists and stuff. Wait, other Ashita no Joe?
Yeah, this is a spin-off of
I didn't know it was a spin-off of that. That explains why it's so, like, well done. Because I'm, like, looking and I'm like, this looks really familiar to other stuff. What is it? It's like, it's future Ashita no Joe. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, pretty much.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm probably going to check out an episode 2 of that. Like, just the animation alone looks super cool.
Yeah, I think I think Megalobox is for like the 50th anniversary of Ashita no Joe anime.
Saying on here.
Yeah.
It looks almost
that's
like
right there.
A mecha boxing show done by the team. Like, it looks like it's done by the team that did Afro Samurai. Like, the fluidity of the motions and how the fight went just reminded me a lot of that.
Yeah, totally. So that looks pretty cool.
Next up we have more comedy, romance, generics, Akun to Kanojo. An extremely tsundere boy. Oh, the boy's tsundere this time. Interesting. And his girlfriend. Oh, they're already together.
Huh. That's weird. Most shows don't start off that.
Apparently he's also kind of a stalker, though, and, like, mean to her and stalker. Okay, I'm off this show. It's 5 minutes episode anyways. He sounds like scum. She deserves better. I'm done with it. Moving on. We got Serdo Tsumibito Waryu to Odoro.
Yeah.
Dances with the Dragons. Okay, that's a cool name.
Oh, yeah.
Fantasy sci-fi.
I think Crunchyroll just put out a teaser for this today, because they're going to be broadcasting it.
Yeah. There's, they're fighting dragons and have, like, mecha magic stuff. Reminds me a bit of God Eater.
Kinda.
It doesn't seem... It doesn't really seem anything super unique. But it might be a good kill some time show.
This looks like what you would come up with if someone said make up a fake anime. It's like, there's dragons and swords and magic.
The names in this show, though. Look at these things. It's Je de Dul Camellius Ashley Boof Gigina.
What is this?
Opt Koga, Cura, and Cecidil.
Just for Lil Raki. Or Dread Lil Raki.
Look at the supporting character. The first one on the second column. Look at that name.
Oh jeez, Kura. What?
Optkuga, Kira, and Cecidil. What
Oh,
was that?
it's
Is
a
that?
special character.
Yeah, it's
It's a
like.
Kurosawa Kuga Kurakao.
Uh,
This is weird. This
yeah,
has to be
Kurakawa.
a different language.
Yeah.
It must be right.
I mean, that's kind of cool if they're like trying to make it like the characters be international and like kind of from different cultures and stuff. Ooh, openings being done by Fripside, cool. Or one of the themes. Yeah, just that first name though, Gigina Jared Dulca Melius Ashley Boof.
That is
boy.
That is intense.
I hope someone gives him a nickname right away and doesn't read it out the entire way every time. It's
no, I hope they do read it out the entire time.
Yeah, just every time, like the Jugamu thing. It's just like, hurry, run, Jedi Dolk Melios Ashley Boof Gigina. You need to get out of there, Jedi Dolk Melios Ashley Boof Gigina. Be free.
That would be so good.
The dragon's attacking you, Jedi Dolk Melios. He's dead.
Man, I kind of want to watch this just for the names. It's a bad reason to watch a show.
I want to hear them pronounce it. That's all. I want to know how it's pronounced. Yeah. But it's hot boys fighting dragons, so that fills a nice niche for people who like hot boys.
Yeah,
especially
or dragons.
Ones that fight dragons. Yeah, it's like there's no Sword Boys anime this season. This is the Sword Boy anime.
Yeah, that's right.
See, yeah. We got Hinamatsuri, which is directed by the person who's doing the horse. Same director, apparently.
Oh yeah, this is the Yakuza guy who suddenly gets a daughter, a supernatural daughter.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm probably not watching it. It seems.
Yeah, I don't know. Sounds kind of dumb.
Too much like Alice to Zoroku that just came out a while ago, but like more out there.
Yeah.
I think of the two, I'd rather watch Alice to Zoroku, which I haven't yet. So, we have Gurazeni, which is another sport. We've got a lot of sports this season. We got 3. Baseball player, relief pitcher. Interesting.
I think it's interesting. That's actually like pro level sports. I feel like most sports things tend to be high school.
Yeah, but we've got 2 pro levels because Megalobox or whatever it's called is also pro level.
Megalobox. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so we got 2 pro level sports, and then we have Gundam Build Fighter. No, that's not a real sport. Captain Tsubasa, the remake. Which we also have Inazuma 11, the other soccer sports show.
Yeah. And there's another baseball show, Major Second.
All right.
It's a little further down the list.
This is a remake, I think, too. Yeah, well, there's Major Message, a OVA from 2010, and Major World Series, an OVA from 2011, but came before Major Message in the timeline, I guess. Then there's Major 6th Season. Okay, so this is like following up like a ton of other seasons. I think it's like the kid of the guy from the old Major. Then that's why it's Major 2nd. I think it's like his kid.
See.
Because there's this whole Major series. This might be interesting to watch. It's like 6 seasons of 25 episodes that have been going on since 2004, and it starts off with him as a kid and growing up into an entire to be a professional. So that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Maybe I'll check out the first season, see how it goes. I like sports, so.
Yeah. Scuba counts as a sport, right?
Yeah.
So Amanchu. You count that as sports as well?
Yeah. We talked about Amanchu already. We've got a new season, Nobunaga no Shinobi, which is just a short 3-minute thing. People like the first one. I'm sure second season is good too. Boku no Hero season 3 I'll be watching. Don't know about you.
Probably not. I've never watched it before.
We got Devil's Line, which has half vampires.
Yeah.
This looks kind of trashy, but I like vampires, so maybe.
I think this was the show where High Dive announced that they're going to do simuldubs this season. Like 2 weeks after the first episode airs, they'll have the dubbed version of it. I think this is one of the shows.
I wonder who they're doing the dubs with. Like if they're doing them straight themselves, or if they maybe
Yeah, no
hiring
idea.
like a specific company to dub it or whatever.
Mhm.
Because I mean, they all the dubs that have been coming out have just been Sentai's dubs.
Mhm.
So high dive simul-dubbing, you'd assume they'd use the Sentai dub team?
Yeah,
Not
probably.
sure. But yeah, that'll be interesting. And yeah,
Yeah.
anything that is simul-dubbing is going to be going to Sentai, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, this seems a little close to the other vampire, the Western one everyone makes fun of, where the werewolf wants to fuck their kid who
Oh,
in 2 weeks becomes an adult or whatever.
wait, what? What?
Have you never heard of the ending of Twilight? That's what it's called.
I've never heard the ending of Twilight. No.
The ending of Twilight is super fucked up. So she has like the kid
Mhm.
of like the vampire guy in the end, and all of these elder vampires are like, she's gonna be too powerful. It's gonna be really bad. There's gonna be a huge fight, but then the whole fight's all just in her mind. They had to put in the anime because it would have been, or in the end of the movie, otherwise everyone would have hated it because there'd be no battle. But she just makes like a force field power she suddenly has, gives birth to the
Mhm.
kid anyways, and then within like 2 weeks the kid's suddenly 18. And they're like,
That-
the other love interest, the werewolf who kept trying to date with her is like, well, I
mhm.
can't date you. I think I'm in love with your daughter though. I want to fuck her. And
Oh,
it's like she's 2 weeks old, but also 18. It's like,
that's really weird.
and then it got a spin-off in 50 Shades of Grey,
Oh, great.
because that's actually based off of Twilight fan fiction.
Oh, right, that is. Oh, God.
It's a mess.
That is a mess.
Less of a
Ugh,
mess. Maho
yeah.
Shoujo site. Yeah, I know you were talking about watching this
Yeah.
tangentially.
I'll probably check it out. So, I don't watch enough depressing shows. I should probably watch this too.
Yeah, we're like the exact opposite. I watch nothing but like Happy Slice of Life, and you just watch all the sad shit. It's
Yeah.
like, oh my god, why would you do that to yourself?
Yeah.
Let's.
Oh,
Oh no,
hmm?
accidentally closed the seasonal.
Oh,
Okay,
whoops.
we're back. We're back. Let's try to skip
All
through
right.
this a bit more. It's getting late. I didn't
Yeah.
realize how much time we were wasting talking about this
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Whew.
Da-da-da-da.
Where were we? We got Lost Urge Wake Sauce. I haven't seen the other anime.
No idea. Yeah.
Other stuff.
Second
Layden.
season of
50 episodes of Layden.
Layden.
It's gonna be 50 episodes. It's based on a game, Professor Layden.
Oh, yeah, Professor Layden. Right.
It's gonna be 50 episodes.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm probably not
Wasn't.
watching it because I never played the games, but
Yeah. Oh no, I was thinking, wasn't there already an anime based on? But I was thinking of Ace Attorney. For some reason, Ace Attorney and Layden are like the same
they're
thing in
kind
my
of
head.
similar.
They're
We
totally
have
not.
yeah, we have the Cutie Honey we already talked about a bit. The Kyoto
Mhm.
Pre-chan, a slice of life magical movie, a magical music kids
Mhm.
show. I might watch some of this. I just like
Mm.
idols and I like magical girls, so I'm
Yeah.
trash. Slice of life supernatural thing, whatever the heck Wakao Komi wa Shugetsu is. It's another kids.
Mhm.
Madhouse Kid thing. I don't know. I'm probably not watching.
Yeah, probably not.
Niadamari. This is a historical romance
Oh.
fantasy. It might be the better version of that other historical one that we didn't finish. The girl who
Oh.
couldn't touch things because of poison. The
Right.
visual
That
novel one?
one.
Oh, this is based off a visual novel too. Never mind. It's not gonna be better. Persona 5 anime. I know the anime is usually not as good as the games, but I'll probably watch this.
Yeah.
I still have to watch the last movie for Persona 3, and then I
Yeah.
need to watch Persona 4, and then I'll probably watch this eventually.
Mm.
I have the game. I should just play the game. Same with 4. I have 4.
Yeah.
Let's see. Caligula. I'm actually thinking of checking this out. It seems kind of interesting.
Yeah, maybe. I'll
Digital
probably check out
world,
the first episode or two.
virtual idol that became aware and stuff,
Mhm.
and people who
Could
are
be good.
suffering in the real world and relate to the idol songs are lured into this world. So it's like some idol luring people into some digital world and stuff. Seems interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, could be cool.
The Sword Art Online Gun Gale spin-off, which is based on the manga written by Kino no Tabi writer. So I'll watch that. It'll be interesting.
Yeah. I'm probably not going to watch that because never seen any Sword Art Online stuff.
It's a spin-off. There's none of the same characters, I don't think. But
okay.
I'm finally watching Sword Art Online. Let's do it. It's Sword Art, but without swords. Yeah. Golden Kamuy, I'm definitely watching. It's going to be fantastic. I'm so excited for this. I have the next manga volume coming. I can't wait for it. We got Piano no Mori, which adventure, comedy, drama, a bunch of stuff. It sounds like this will be depressing. This sounds up your alley.
I think the character art looks real dumb.
Okay, that's true. It's probably going to be gay, though. It's about two boys from different, like, the complete opposite paths of life. They like both piano virtuosos or something and bond over piano.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be pretty gay.
Probably.
It's just going to be that piano scene from Evangelion over and over again.
Yeah.
Shokugeki no Soma.
Oh.
Second half of season 3? No, it's season 4. You can't just say it's second half of season 3. We're not Game of Thrones here. You can't do that shit, anime. That's not how anime works. Stop. Beating Coco Chikyu, Happy Kiss, Magic Parody Slice of Life of Hot Boys. I'm okay without, sorry.
Yeah, I can skip that one.
Like, you know there's no other plot when the pictures them all with their tops off. Like, at least give me some plot. Next up we have the dad, Sho Tucker from Fullmetal Alchemist, if he made an anime. Just a bunch of kids who are experimented on by their mad parents and are half human, half not, and they're desperately trying to become normal. That's depressing. That's more up your alley.
Oh, no, I'm good.
High School DxD Volume 4. I think I, like, saw some of this when I was really, really young. Of the first, and because there's something I vaguely remember from when I was really little. I can never figure out. I tried asking people, and they're like, that sounds like High School DxD, and I watched the first episode, and like, it's not that, but it might be. It might eventually be, so. We got Fist of the North Star coming back to Polygon Pictures. Ooh, weird. It's 3D Fist of the North Star, I'm sorry. Although it's Polygon, so it might be okay.
Yeah.
Though Polygon isn't known for their character 3D animation, more their other stuff.
Yeah.
The best character 3D animation is Sans again. Fight me. People don't give them credit. Okay, we got Fumi Kiri Jiken, a slice of life comedy that looks like it's about girls. I'll watch it. It's 5 minutes per episode. It's short. Kill some time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lady Spo. This looks like trash.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is where they're like superheroes who are good at sports or something.
Yeah, it looks like trash. I'll watch it, maybe.
Yeah. I might watch it too. It's because it sounds like real dumb.
Old hot dads who run a tea shop. I might get talked into watching it by my friend. Hot butlers that do stuff. It's knockoff Black Butler. That's all I got. Steins Gate Zero, which I didn't expect to be 23 episodes, because it's... I'm curious if they're gonna, because the original Steins Gate is so long ago now, if they're gonna redo the beginning of Steins Gate, these episodes, or if they're not going to, because anime usually doesn't just go back and redo... Like, even Brotherhood didn't do... They only did the very basic they needed, so... Let's see, Last Period, Owarinakai Rasen no Monogatari. I might watch this, it just seems like a dumb shonen.
Yeah.
I like the colors, it looks energetic, fun, it's a comedy, it's based off a game. May as well check out a bit. Reminds me of Wakfu. Wakfu's good. Doreiku, the animation. If you could enslave anyone you wanted... if you win over the other person, they become your slave, and it's a battle royale. I'm gonna cut myself on the edge if I touch it, so I'm gonna move on. Too edgy.
Yeah.
Too much edge. New Full Metal Panic. That's cool. It's coming back.
Yeah.
I never watched the first 2 seasons, so I can't watch this. I have to. I like mecha. I don't know why I haven't watched it. I've watched the Fumofu spin-off, but not the first season. Office Company Romance.
Yeah.
By A1 Pictures. Might be okay. Might be an okay. Yeah. It's a little too hetero for me.
Yeah.
Sono Tomaso this is the last one. Some dragon face thing.
Yeah, there's like dragons that are jets.
The animation looks cute for this. I might check this out.
It looks really good.
Yeah, it looks really weird. I'm down for this. I'm down to check this out.
Yeah, I'm definitely checking this one out.
Alright. And I think that we managed to blaze through the last half, and we're back to the weed talk. Fuck. What am I doing? Oh, Batman Ninja comes out too, April 24th.
Oh, good.
The OVA. And Asagoto Kase-san comes out in June next season. And there's a few movies too. The Servamp movie's coming out, which I'm going to watch even though I fucking hate Servamp.
Why are you going to watch it then?
Okay, so Servamp is like it's like a shonen with hot boys, but then it's like they try to make it not super serious, but then they'll like focus on this side character's backstory, and it's the most depressing thing I've ever seen in an anime. And it was just like a good kill some time show, and then it hit that and I was like, what the fuck? Like so this character, right? So there's vampires or servamps or whatever, and like you can become their servant if you're going to die, and they save you. And this one guy saves a guy, so he feels indebted to him because when he was younger, his parents were poor, they abused him and stuff a bunch, and his sisters, like, to ensure he wouldn't get abused, she makes a deal with her parents to jump off the balcony and kill herself so they get the insurance money, so they wouldn't hurt him anymore because they'd be well off. So that happens, but then they don't do it anyways, and he's eventually pushed to the point where he does the same thing. But then he's saved by this Servamp, but his sister never was, and it's just so fucking depressing, and it's like it's too realistic. But then the rest of it's like you get these other people well, this movie's gonna follow one person's backstory, so it's gonna be depressing, but you get like these other people's backstories, and it's like I was in love with this princess who married another country for peace, but then she was like killed by him or something, and it fell back into war or something. Like it's like all super depressing backstories, but then you go into it and it's just like a bunch of gay guys like really flamboyantly fucking with each other and stuff. And it's like, what is this? God damn, why is this?
Sounds real weird.
I hate it, but it's okay. It's an okay series, and I'm kind of interested in this other person's backstory. Story, because he was one of the ones I'm like, they didn't follow it all. Oh no, I closed the thing again.
Oh no, it wasn't really anything else.
Did I miss any movies?
There's apparently a TBQ Euphonium spin-off movie.
Oh yeah,
Liz to Ali Tori.
Yeah, I didn't care much about these characters. Is it a full movie or just an OVA? It's a full movie, huh? They're okay, but they took up a bunch of the second season away from the main characters that ended up being more supporting characters, and then they didn't have time to finish the main characters, right? I don't fucking know. I guess they should have just had their own movie from the get-go, but the last Digimon movie's coming out for Try. The Code Geass theatrical film remakes of the first 2 seasons. The last one is out, which means the show's gonna come out soon. Peacemaker Kurogani's getting movies now. That's cool. I remember wanting to watch that forever ago and never doing it. Sequel to Godzilla is coming out.
Oh yeah, did you see there was a promotional crossover of Godzilla and Psycho-Pass for this movie? It was just a poster that they put up at the anime convention thing.
Interesting.
It's really dumb looking.
They're both Polygon, I think, right?
Yeah, they are. I believe so. Both Toho or Polygon or something.
Interesting. Anyway, so we've officially covered all of that.
Yeah. So yeah, we go on to book club. Start with Gunslinger Girl. You can get that out of the way real quick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, other news. I forgot news. The second news at Gunslinger Girl. Gunsmith Cats, we talked about, I think, the...
yeah,
did we talk
mentioned
about
it last week.
Yeah, so it's been funded already.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's all I was going to say. I've
Cool.
I bought into it. It's already out and funded, so.
Cool.
I'll be getting a Blu-ray.
That's good.
I wanted to get the nicer edition, but like for just an extra Dojin and a chipboard, it would have cost like an extra $40, and I'm not paying that for just that. So I did buy the Nanohum movies though, which cost way too much.
Oh wow, it's 174,000.
Yeah, it's making a lot. It's gonna be a nice remake, and then they're gonna come with the new season or whatever the manga's restarting or whatever. I'd like them to reprint the manga because I really want it, but I can't find it anywhere. But yeah, so book club, we got Gunslinger Girl.
Yeah, Gunslinger Girl.
Gotta move behind. Yeah. I like this episode. It's nice to see them in action. We start to see more of the issues with like Angelica. Like they realize like they're gonna die, and they're still having the issue where it's like the handler doesn't care about me. What do I do? The sad thing is the handler did care about her, but then she lost all her memories of him, and now he like is being he's being an angsty piece of shit about it.
Pretty much. Yeah. And we finally saw the bomb people from episode 6 again. They finally showed back up. Even though they like showed up and then drove away.
It hints though too that they're the ones who left the tip to the police, and that they're like they might be informants and actually not be terrorists. Yeah,
that was weird. I'm curious if they're going to be in
the
final episode as well.
Just being like they're fucking with the young girl. I'm not okay with that. I think she realized that she was a cyborg.
Yeah, probably.
I think she realized it was the right person, because she says, like, I pity their souls, which might have been because she phoned in the police, or she realized. But I liked how we saw the part of her, like, she promised to be good girl, and she has her glasses on, and she takes them off. They kept hinting at it when they're, like, in the car, and she has the blindfold, like, she's gonna fuck them up, something's gonna go wrong, but then she just, like, takes that bar. I was so confused why she took the bar when the other guy dropped his gun after she knocked him out. Why didn't she take his gun?
Oh, yeah.
I guess she doesn't have gun training, maybe?
Yeah, I think there's something like she isn't as good with guns as the others, or something.
Yeah, but I don't know. If she just shot the guy instead of swinging at him, Angelica might be okay. Also, Angelica ran off on her own. That's a bad. Still, everyone's okay, though. I feel like there's going to be major repercussions next episode. Though, I also don't know if it's going to be a huge ending or not, because there's another season. Which, this is old enough compared to it that they might not have planned for it, but...
Curious. Very curious to see how this ends.
Yeah.
Very curious. So, yeah. I thought that, just one last thought about this. I thought that when they had the bomb people driving away, I thought that was going to be like, oh, they called in the tip and set up a bomb at the place, and they're just going to blow it up once everyone gets there, or something.
That would be an interesting take if they did.
Yeah. Like it was all a trap or something, but then it wasn't. So, I don't know. That was weird. Yeah. On to Chaika then? The big finale?
Yeah, Chaika. Yeah. Big finale. I felt like there was more I wanted to talk about Gunslinger Girl, but I can't remember it now.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at my notes and I'm not seeing much else.
Yeah, I can't remember. Chaika, though, we got our finale. Season 1, clearly not the end of the journey because there's a season 2, but it's 10 episodes, which makes it weird for us to continue with the season. So
yeah,
it got too hetero at the end. I didn't like it.
Yeah, it did.
There's some weird parts about this episode. Some interesting stuff too, though. First off, I want to say when they drowned it, any of those girls who've been kidnapped that might have still been alive all drowned. So that's depressing and dark.
Yeah, I think most of them were probably dead.
Yeah, they tried to like make you forget about it by the second, like the last episode. And they're just like, they try to have like that thing. I really like the point where they're in the fight and the guy's like getting ready to like, he's like fighting someone well, but he's like, alright, he's gonna like do this or whatever, and he just stands up and turns around and stabs him like. Just like not so like good. He's making an attack at all. It was just like the most pitiful, like, I feel bad for you type thing.
Yeah.
But then they tried to, like, really show, like, make you feel sympathy for those two characters, the Layla and him, and I'm just like, there's all these girls drowning and dead in here. No, they're fucking terrible people. Why would you do that?
It's like they're trying to give them this tragic ending. It's like, no, it's not tragic. Fuck them.
Yeah, and we do see the whole thing with Guy or Guy behind when she's like going to shoot Chaika, and so clearly Guy is much more involved in this. I'm gonna say right now he's the one who makes the Chaikas because he also kidnapped, or when the laser misses and shoots on the ground and Gillette's about to be hit, there's like 2 Guys behind him. 2. That's the weird thing. There is 2. I'm pretty sure, if I remember right. I didn't have
I missed that part. Yeah.
I think there is 2. I'm going to double check because I swear there was 2. And then he just disappears, no body, but everyone else's bodies are still there. They aren't just vaporized. So, there's like, I think he took him. And then we have
I mean, Alberic's definitely not dead, so
yeah,
he teleporting him and stealing him away would make sense.
And well, at the very ending, what's her name? Vivi turns into a Chaika.
Yeah,
which was interesting to see it happen, and I'm curious how like the rest of the team's gonna deal with that. And because they all have, it's like they're programmed to find it. Like there has to be something to drive them. Hers is probably being driven to find it to like revive Gillette.
Oh yeah.
Also, we were joking about how what's her name wouldn't have the brain in her body, and then she actually didn't. Oh,
she just had a smaller version of herself.
Yeah. I thought it was just to be the brain different. Yeah, it's so dumb, but I love it. The character is so dumb.
Ugh. Yeah, for that part of the episode, I just wrote down Dragoon Ex Machina.
Okay.
So
I found distilled. There are two Geese. So there might actually be 2 different look-alike Geese. Using the people and the Chaikas like chess pieces in a battle over whether they revive gas or not. Which might be interesting. Yeah, because that really caught me off guard that there's 2. I'm like, that could mean a lot of things.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
Yeah, so I am curious. They left a lot of good teasers to make me want to watch the last 10 episodes. Eventually, definitely. Overall I felt it was really middling and just okay compared to, because I'm comparing it to Scrap Princess the whole way. There's so many issues with this, but I feel like halfway through now we've just hit the point where they're starting to get into the more interesting ideas where I'm like, okay, I want to see where this goes. Like I want to see what happens to Vivi when she suddenly turns into a Chaika and possibly loses her memories, and her team has to deal with like what the fuck happened, and then her meeting the other Chaika again, and that to me would be really interesting. Of course, Red Chaika's going to have to show back up as well. They've established him too much as a character. Layla can stay dead, fuck her.
Yeah, whatever. She's at the bottom of lake. She can stay there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, also all of the soldiers who are being mind controlled by the mage also died in there when it sank after they knocked them out, even though they're all innocent, really, just mind controlled.
Yeah.
All just drowned horribly. And the other castle also drowned, so both of the flying fortresses are now destroyed, which might be really bad in the future too that they don't have those.
Yeah. I don't know, because these made it seem like that the one that the bad people had was like the last other one outside of the Alliance. So might not be too bad, maybe. But I don't know. I thought it was weird that when like the 2 forts crashed into each other, and then they were just like slowly sinking into the lake, and everyone on board was just like not bothered at all.
Yeah.
There's just, everything was completely normal, even though they're about to...
Yeah, the inside, even though it's tilting, like the gravity inside hasn't changed. And the fact that they're like, our magic shields are stronger, we have stronger magic, yet this thing can just ram it. It's like, even though all the mages are dead, like, the other thing should have enough magic to just fly, like, just back up. Just, just back up. Why did they not back up away? It would have crashed and burned eventually. They could just move it away, just back it up slowly. It's okay.
Yeah, it's these flying forts seemed like such a good idea at first. Like, oh, terrible to fight with.
Yeah. I mean, they're great against anything other than another one of those forts, because they just destroy everything on the ground, like incinerate it, but They look kind of dumb when they fight. It's like, how come our magic doesn't hurt? Haha, our magic's more powerful. It's all the tortured girls in our... Like, Jesus Christ.
Ugh. Yeah. Oh, at the end, I thought this was really dumb. At the very end, they're like, "Oh, Chaika, what are we going to do now?" And she's like, "Well, we'll just keep gathering remains, I guess." And it's like, no, you don't have to do that anymore. You know that you're like being manipulated. Like, don't.
The thing too is, for her probably it's like, that's all I've got. Like, I'll get answers if I do this, but also, you know, she might still want to, because there's a chance she actually was the daughter too. There's always a chance that one of them is actually his daughter.
Like, that is true.
Because it seems like, I'm guessing, their desires are based off of what causes them to change. Like, she's probably gonna want the pieces, or to like avenge Gillette because he went to stop for them, so she might hate them, or she might want them to revive him. Like, there's gonna be something like that pushing her. I don't know what is pushing Layla, but like something bad must have happened to Red Chaika to make her to want to kill everyone. But then to want to just give a funeral, like, that's gotta be like sadness and sorrow, or something, like an actual loss over losing him. But then we also might find out when she gets all the pieces and he's reborn or something, who she actually is, because she might not be. For all we know, she ends up being Toru's actual sister.
Oh, that would... Oh. God, I could actually see them doing that. That's how terrible that is.
Please no.
Please.
Well,
no.
I mean, knowing Scrap Princess, that was actually kind of a thing. It was awkward. Yeah. The brother, I think, definitely liked her like that. And she was like, what the fuck? That's not okay. It's like she ends up in a dream sequence at the end, kind of, where or like just a dream. There's like a dream at the end, and he's like being really like fucking creepy, romantic to her, and she's like, "Yeah, you're not him. This is weird. This is a fucking dream. Get me out of here. I'm not okay with this." Like, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested to see where this goes. I'd still, if I was to recommend this or Scrap Princess, I would recommend Scrap Princess, but...
But that makes me want to check out Scrap Princess, kinda. I don't know.
It's a lot cooler and better, and it has a nice Blu-ray out.
Okay. Oh yeah. There was one last thing at the end. Frederica offered Toru to become a cavalier.
Which
I thought that was super stupid.
Give him better healing and stuff too. He's always just instantly healed after a fight anyways, like... Yeah, I mean, it would be interesting, like, Cavalier now, but I think she's doing that because it's like, that way you have to be my partner and you'll live long enough to fight me, because what the fuck? You still haven't done it, you stupid piece of shit. I just loved all the stupid ways they, like, went out of their way to, like, keep her out, and then they finally just were like, "Oh yeah, all the monsters are too strong up here, we can finally use her. Deus Ex Machina, she doesn't die this time. Chop them up." But then the two other girls stay to fight with her, and it's like, that's completely unnecessary. She's clearly just crushing them with one hand.
Yeah.
Why don't you two go help the others? Like, everything would have gone faster, and you would have gone out faster.
Yeah. I don't know. This show, it was okay.
I want to see if Vivi talks brokenly now that she's a Chaika.
Maybe. Because, well, Layla didn't. And the Red Chaika only kinda did.
Layla seemed to, like, have gotten free of it or something. She's like, I'm not falling. But also, there's a point where she said someone, like, revealed it to her. And I think that's probably the other Gi. Because there's two. One probably freed her from it and gave her back a bunch of her original, like, memories and stuff, and that's why she's talking, right? Maybe that'll become a thing at the end. The other Gi will, like, free either Chaika or Vivi, and there'll be, like, interesting stuff. I'm not sure, but
yeah, interesting.
It definitely, the Vivi becoming a Chaika is just so unexpected to me. That was like the best part, the most interesting part, because it's like we knew they'd been hinting that Chaikas were made, but like, who would assume it's just suddenly trauma and suddenly she transforms? Like, I'm so curious about it.
Yeah, that's that really came out of nowhere for me. It was just so strange.
Such an interesting thing too.
Yeah,
it opens up so many possibilities. So I'm gonna have to watch the second season for sure eventually.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna keep watching.
It's only 10 episodes. It's short.
Yeah, get through that pretty quickly.
Yeah, but
yeah.
Overall, I gave her 6. I liked the last 2 episodes, and the rest were all okay to me.
Yeah. I think I gave it a 6 as well.
The really early episodes and the really late episodes were good. The anime originals were pretty bad, and the rest was pretty
Yeah.
Pretty okay.
Yeah, you're definitely right. Strong beginning, strong end, kind of uneven, kind of bad in the middle. Yeah.
And the whole way they just dealt with the Dragoon was so awkward. It took away from it so much. Like, I was just constantly pulled out of it because of that. So.
That's why I'm kind of hoping in the second season that Toru doesn't become a Cavalier, because if he doesn't, then they would have good reason. Well, then they would have good reason to keep Frederica away more.
Maybe they'll actually kill her off, though.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe, because maybe Vivi Chaika will try to fight them, and she'll know she has a second body because she saw it.
It would be funny if in the first episode Toru is like, okay, fine, we'll fight. And then he just kills her. Like, okay, there we go. They've solved their problem of having this unstoppable monster.
I mean, they could have the whole time, him just defeat her and her go off, and it's like, alright, see you later, nerds. But
that would be so silly.
So they could get on to and off of the fortress. Now they don't really need her to Deus Ex Machina anything, but her character design is cute. What if Frederica becomes a Chaika?
That would be strange.
What if his sister becomes a Chaika? What if everyone becomes Chaikas? Oh, that would be a weird ending if just every girl turns into a Chaika at the end.
Just everyone is Chaika?
I'm Chaika. No, I'm Chaika. No, I'm Chaika. Maybe the journey was the real Chaikas we made along the way.
Definitely.
That's our title for this episode. That's kind of long.
Yeah. And we've already had a title similar to that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just rehashing, but it's such a good joke.
That is. It's very good.
God, what can we use for a title? I've forgotten everything I've said. I'm so tired. And after this, I'm going to go read Life is Strange fanfictions for an hour anyways.
We'll just use I'm so tired for the title.
God.
Because we're both just so tired.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah.
Ignore my weird talk about weed when I got fucked up. I'm not fucked up, but when I'm tired. Yeah. Whatever.
Anyway.
Apparently, a kid on only 6 hours of sleep is the equivalent of being drunk. Or I think it might have had to have been 6 hours of sleep multiple days in a row, but...
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I can believe that.
Yeah, there's a certain statistic that basically says most high schoolers spend their time basically being drunk, or the equivalent of being drunk in awareness impairment because of lack of sleep. And it's like, I wonder if that's why they do so much dumb shit all the time.
Yeah, probably. Probably contributes to it. Yeah. So yeah, this has been Shenanimegans season 4, episode 11.
Got one more for the season.
Yeah.
Gunslinger Girl finale. And Matway the Sacred Slayer OVA.
Yeah,
I've got my Blu-ray right here. Yeah. I got the Blu-ray. Finally. By the time I finally got it, the OVA was out already. It's like, damn it.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the episode's about. We might not have anything to talk about. What if it's just the Hot Springs episode?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Hopefully it doesn't.
We'll find out. No. We'll find out next week. So.
Yeah. Yeah, we will find out next week. So yeah, you can go to shenanigans.moe to follow us on YouTube. See all our episodes there. We're doing a good job of keeping things uploaded on time now, just in time for the end of the season. If you're already watching on YouTube, you can watch us on Twitch on Monday nights now at twitch.tv/SASAM, SASAM. And you can follow us on Twitter at TheRobots and at That Guy Lastly. And then finally, you can come hang out on our Discord. It's shenanimegans.moe/Discord.
Please be our friend. We're so lonely.
Yeah, be our friends.
Again, just a heads up for streams, because most people are probably, if anyone is watching the stream, it's like, why is this a Monday instead of Sunday? Well, I have a friend who just every time we hang out it ends up being Sunday, and that's why we had the issue last week of I was still at their place when the episode shows start. So this is like, usually we'll go to a movies on Sunday or wherever. It's the day we both have off, so it's like when we hang out it'll be Sundays, so it's just become awkward. And then also usually because it's like end of the weekend, work the next day, and it's late, I end up like crashing really hard. So although I'm crashing today instead, so
we'll do Monday nights instead from now on.
Hopefully. It'd be nice if that brought more people. I don't know, Monday night anime.
I don't know. We'll see.
I'm curious about how this is gonna, if we do any more like currently airing shows, it's gonna be awkward with when they air, I think. Because most of new season stuff starts on the weekend, I think. Where they're like Tuesday, and then we'd be like a week behind. Constantly, but we'll see, because neither of us have chosen a currently airing. Although we're probably we're probably dropping Chemico DX. We'll see.
We'll see.
It's probably gonna happen. I'm done with my weird side rant stuff as always.
Okay. So well, we'll see you next week then.
Take care.
Bye-bye.